Hello, and welcome to the BI Calculator virtual tour. This is the world's first site dedicated to business interruption insurance and business continuity planning. This site has been developed to assist insurance brokers and their clients understand this important class of insurance protection for businesses. The first area of the site that I would like to introduce is called BI Explained. It can be found here in the left-hand navigation pane. This section has a number of easy to understand articles in bite-sized pieces that explain why the policy is so important, case studies, and a detailed glossary of terms, to say but a few. However, the real power of the site is in the cover calculator. To access this, you must first log on using your unique username and password. The cover calculator is a simple four-step process to arrive at an accurate sum insured. No two policies of insurance are the same. Each policy tends to use its own terminology and may well require different uninsured working expenses to be listed. To overcome these issues, BI Calculator has specifically tailored a calculator for each of the major policies used in the market. For the purpose of this demonstration, we show only a few. To ensure that you're using the correct calculator for your policy, you can pass the cursor over the policy name to check the policy code. Alternatively, by clicking on the policy name, you can download a copy of the policy wording as a PDF. If we do not have the calculator that you want, please let us know through the Contact Us button, and we will build one for you, usually within 5 business days. Having chosen the calculator you require, you have several options open to you. In reverse order of popularity, you can print the blank data input screen for the specific calculator in PDF form by selecting the print icon. You can then take this out to your client to complete the information required and then come back and input the data using BI Calculator. The second option is to email the relevant link to the insured or the insured's accountant. This allows the person receiving the link to have full access to the smart form with all the training and coaching. So the insured or other person receiving the email does not get confused by which calculator to use, it is you as the insurance advisor who selects the one to be completed, and the link they receive goes straight to this one only. No passwords are needed, and the recipient of your email goes straight in. The third method is for you as the insurance advisor to complete the smart form. For the benefit of this tour, we have selected the virtual tour calculator. Please note that this is a purely fictional calculator built specifically for this demonstration. We then click Next to continue. It is now a simple matter of completing no more than 6 input screens, all of which are in plain English and are broken down into bite-sized question sets. For the benefit of this demonstration, we'll be using data from a purely fictional company, ABC Laundry Company. If you would like to review the profit and loss statement, it can be downloaded from just below the video screen in a Take a Tour area. We start at the first screen by entering the insured's name and then their industry. If the person completing the smart form has any difficulty understanding any question, all they need to do is click in the data entry field of interest. A knowledge box will appear, providing them with more information. Our third question is the date the policy will take effect, followed by the date of the last financial statements provided by the company. This defaults to the last day of your respective country's full tax year. However, it can be simply altered. The final question on the screen revolves around selecting an adequate indemnity period. If any user wishes to learn more, as with all questions, they simply click in the answer field for a detailed explanation on what an indemnity period is all about. Where there is more information available on the topic, a link exists within the pop-up which will open the relevant section of BI Explained. This information comes up in a new window, so you do not lose your place or data in the BI calculator. We recommend an indemnity period of no less than 12 months. As such, this is the calculator default. In this case, after reading the available information, ABC Laundry Company has elected to go with an 18-month indemnity period. This is due to the time it would take for their specialised equipment to be manufactured, shipped, and installed, plus an allowance to recover from any lost contacts due to a potential disruption to their business. Once we have done this, we will click Next to continue. We now come to the financial input screen. As with any such calculation sheet, it is important to note that you should use the same terminology as used in the financial statements of your client. Here, after discussions with the insured, it has been decided not to insure purchases, sub-agents fees, packaging, and carriage. These 4 uninsured working expenses are listed along with their respective amounts shown in the most recent set of financial accounts, the profit and loss statement referred to earlier. You can add an additional uninsured working expense by clicking the Add Additional Item icon at the bottom of the calculation sheet. After we've recorded all 4, we then click Next to continue. This screen looks at the expected growth in the business moving forward. This is to ensure that the client is fully indemnified in the event of a loss and that their claim is not reduced by average. The system defaults to 10% per year, but you can select different rates. 10% is simply selected as a minimum. For our sample company, 10% is sufficient. You will note that 3 periods are involved. The first is from the end of the financial year to the start of the insurance year. The second is for the period of insurance, and the third is for the indemnity period. Once we have finished with this screen, we click Next to continue. In this screen, BI Calculator looks at any additional covers available under the business interruption section of the policy that may be required by your client. For the purpose of this demonstration, we'll be selecting $150,000 for additional increased cost of working and $75,000 for claims preparation fees. We then select Next to continue. After agreeing to the terms and conditions of the site, you can progress to reach the Summary of Results page. This view sets out all the relevant information and also gives some useful tips to take into consideration when placing the cover. At the bottom of the screen, you will see that you have several options open to you. You can save the results to your computer, the results can be emailed as a PDF document, or the results can be printed as a certificate form. This certificate has a Part A, which is the results page, and Part B, which is the data that was used to input into the BI calculator. This allows you to double check your figures. We trust that this will be a useful tool for your business in broadening your understanding of this important cover and calculating a sum insured. BI Calculator has been operating since 2008 with increased sums insured and fewer gaps in cover recorded by those that use the service. This concludes our virtual tour on BI Calculator. Thank you.